Hi, Tom.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. I'm glad to see you again. I know the last time we met, I already told you about the mandated reporting, but I wanted to give you a quick reminder that anything you say in here is confidential, it's safe, it's a safe space, and I will only need to report if, you're thinking about harming yourself or others. And if there's suspicions of abuse. But for the most part, I'm here to help you. I'm here to work out your problems and help you reach your goal.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Thanks for the reminder.
Of course. So, what should we talk about today? What is feeling heavy on your mind?
Yeah. Um, so recently I came out to a family member and I was really relying on their support and I got the opposite response. So that's been really weighing on me. I told them, and they responded with that I'm selfish and I'm confused, which I don't feel confused at all. So I haven't been able to sleep much, and I just have been feeling like really ashamed, like I ruined everything, like all the progress I have made. So it just kind of made me take a few steps backwards, and I've just been really struggling with that lately.
hmm That makes sense that you feel that way. You shared something very personal, and I want to say that I see your strength and I see your bravery because it's not an easy thing to do. And you were expecting a more accepting reaction and you got the complete opposite, and that's hurtful.
Yeah, thanks for saying that. It has been really hurtful. I feel like I was really proud of myself and made the decision to say something and be authentic and, talk to somebody that I felt like was really supportive. And then when that didn't turn out the way that I wanted, I felt like I was disappointed. So thank you for saying that. It means a lot that you support me and that you see me for who I am.
Of course, I'm here to hold space for you and to show you that, these emotions that you're feeling are normal and you're allowed to feel this way. And I'm happy to help you explore your support system and help you find ways to cope with this.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, I'm excited to get into our session.
Okay, great. I wanted to ask, who is your support system right now?
Um, so I have kind of a small circle, but I feel like I have a good support system. I have a pretty good relationship with my daughter's mother. I'm really close with my coworkers. I work all the time, so it's good that we get along and sometimes we hang out after work or on weekends. Um, I'm not dating anybody, nothing serious. But I do have a good relationship with my daughter, even though she doesn't live here. I get the chance to visit her quite a lot. Um, and I have some friends on Facebook and stuff like that, but I feel content with my support group. I wouldn't mind maybe getting more resources on like outside support groups, people that maybe know how I feel or what I'm going through.
Okay. Well, if you want, I can tell you about a resource that I found. And if you're open to joining that resource, I can help for our next session, get ready, help you fill out the next steps for that.
Yeah, I would love that. Is it something virtual or is it in person? Is it both?
It's both. So the place that I want to tell you about is the LGBTQ Center, Community Center. And it's a great way to find community that, other people are also struggling with what you're going through. They also support people that are in the same boat as you. And so this would be a great way for you to get help and also meet a community that understands what you're going through.
Very cool. Yeah, I like that they have both options because I don't know if I'm going to be comfortable going in person and kind of showcasing that to the world just yet until I feel comfortable. So I like knowing that I can do that virtually in the meantime.
And that makes sense that you feel uncomfortable going in person. It's a very personal thing that you're sharing. And um, I just want you to know that you're doing great and you're taking the right steps.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. Your support means a lot to me, and it feels good knowing that I'm not being judged and everything here is confidential. Yeah, thanks for that resource. I was kind of thinking maybe something that I can do with my daughter. Do you have anything that you could recommend where we both can go somewhere and get resources together?
Yeah, so I'm glad you asked. I do know someone that works with family therapy. They really specialize working with parents and their children or group dynamics. I can give you an outside referral and I can refer you to the family therapist that I do know.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I like that idea. I just kind of wanted to have an outlet where we can be together and do something as a unit, but I'll continue my sessions with you and then do something like that. So that sounds great. I appreciate the tip.
And this therapist does telehealth as well. I know that you mentioned you were still really scared to go in person because it's just a lot for you. So I think that this would be a great option for you, and maybe your daughter would feel more comfortable with telehealth as well.
Yeah, that's a good point. It might be easier because with the distance we have, it feels like it would be the most reliable way to meet with her being in California and everything. So maybe that would be a really good idea so that we can all do it with limited, resources that we have. So that sounds like a good idea. I like that.
Yeah, and if this isn't a good fit for you, there's always more family therapists out there that I can refer you to and we can try. So it's not a one shoe fits all.
Okay, I appreciate the reminder. I've had a therapist in the past a long time ago, and I felt kind of weird asking for a new one, but people tell me that that's kind of common. So thanks for the
hmm
reminder.
I want to know more about your daughter.
Yeah. I'm really nervous about coming out to her. I know I technically don't have to, but I just feel like it just would mean a lot to me. Like I said, I really want to be myself. I kind of want to learn a little bit more about myself, but in that process, I want to be authentic. And in doing that, I think that it would be a good example for my daughter to kind of show her how to live an authentic life. And I'm just not sure how to do that. I'm not sure how to tell her that. I'm not sure if she's going to be like grossed out or disappointed, or I don't know. I'm just so nervous about that. But we have a great relationship. I'd like to think that she's going to support me, but I don't know.
And that's really scary to sit with uncertainty. And you've already had a family member shut you down. And so, I understand why your fear is greater when it comes to your daughter because she's your daughter and you want her to accept you. I was thinking for our next session, what we can do to help you build those skills to feel more comfortable is we can role play and I can play as your daughter and you can, you know, literally be yourself. Um, and I think that will be a good way to practice so you feel emotionally safe with your daughter when it's time to come out.
Okay. Yeah, I never even thought about that. That's a pretty good idea. That way I can kind of just practice with you and snowball some ideas and see what works and what doesn't work. I like that idea.
Okay, great. We can definitely create a sentence structure thing for our next session. So for the DTS assessment, I'm just going to ask you, do you feel like you want to harm yourself or do you want to harm others?
Oh my gosh, no, I've never had those feelings, luckily. So no concerns there. I have no history with that. So,
Okay. It's just a question that we ask all our clients. So it is a routine question. It's not singling you out or anything. Just wanted to make sure to keep you safe and to keep others safe.
yeah, I understand the reason behind it. So I get it.
Okay. And so, Tom, our session's over, but I'm very excited to work with you and help you figure out a way to come out to your daughter because you have it in you, and I believe in you.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate our sessions. I look forward to the next one, and I can't wait to just learn more about everything. So thank you.
Okay. Okay. Thanks, Tom.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.